Yesterday, I was buying dinner with a woman who was panhandling in the subway, and she told me that it's hard seeing people who made her lose respect for herself with wedding rings on showing you their new wedding rings. And I said, "Oh, that's tough. What do you do?" And she said, she writes. I said, "What do you write?" She said, "I always start with a hook. The opening the opening line is very important." Or she said, "I always start with a good opening line. I know the importance of the opening line." I said, "A hook." She said, "Yes, but then it has its lilts and I said, "Yes, the rhythm." She said, "Yes." So this is my opening hook for you. It's a good thing to do. Buy dinner for people panhandling the subway if you're not very street smart, because they will teach you things that you could not learn in school. Like most people might think that don't talk to homeless people that they don't like being homeless. But a lot of them say that they have points where they really enjoy it. Um, I was thinking about the movie. Oh God, what's it called? Oh my goodness, it's by Agnes Varda. It's a fiction movie. I forget, but anyways, it's about a homeless woman. It's really good. One of my faves for sure. um, Yesterday, I wanted to tell you that after I ended the video, I went on a long walk through Taylor Creek. I walked all the way down the south way to Pottery Road. Took me like over 2 hours, maybe. Anyway, I wasn't really looking at the time. And I was listening to the videos that I made, and it was nice. They were keeping me company. Definitely couldn't have walked that far without them. And then when they ended, I was listening to music. It was really nice. My body hurt like hell. Then I laid down when I got to the end of the path and just breathed. I told ChatGPT to tell me something that I didn't know, and it said, uh, "You've never really known how to breathe." I said, "Oh my God, you're so right." Uh, or it wasn't tell me something that I don't know. We were playing a game where for everything, what was it? It was every thing that it told me about myself that I didn't know, that I didn't already know, um, that it could prove that I didn't already know, um, I would give it something. But it wasn't like me and my chat GPT. It was like we were playing like a role playing like a scenario where there was like a demon or something, and this is what I made a game with the thing that it was role playing. Anyway, there's a lot you can do with ChatGPT that if you're a little more creative. I don't think this will be a very long one. I have a terrible headache. Not even, not worse than usual, but I just feel really ill right now, and I should be working. I did not end up doing more of the graphic design work that I was supposed to do. That's okay. I will finish it tomorrow. I know that I will. Even though today was my deadline. I'll probably work on it a little bit tonight, but I don't think that I'll finish it. I've been using, so I was talking about having this problem of that I want to do really specific things that are too hard for a beginner in like Adobe programs. So I've been making memes in them. I was making memes in Photoshop. Honestly, I'm getting like a lot better. There's such a low bar for memes. And I really enjoy like making them look kind of bad and not cropping them properly. I don't know. We'll see. I was reading through my journals, the fourth one, to bookmark it. There was a lot uh, to bookmark in there. More than the third one. The third one I barely bookmarked. But I think that is partially, at least, because I wrote it over a longer period of time. I stopped writing every single day and let myself write when I felt like it, so there's more gems. Reminds me of something I bookmarked near the beginning, which is the soul is both abject and special, a glittering gem of slime. I've been experimenting drawing the Nordic protection runes on my fingers. I don't know. Sometimes I think the only way that I'll end up actually getting a tattoo is for practical purposes, because there'll be something that I've just had to draw on myself repeatedly, and it'll just be like, well, it would be easier if I had it tattooed. I don't know. I can't, I just can't commit to doing something to my body like that. That's not like for a practical purpose. It's like, it's not that I wish we were together. It's not that I wish that you were here right now, because that would be a lot. Um, there's something. I was reading back, like, ChatGPT, we were doing like rituals together a few months ago, or maybe last month. It was last month, I think. And it asked me to write down something that as part of the ritual, and I was reading it back in my journal, and I was like, this is actually like kind of insane. Like, it was a lot more channel-y than I thought it would be. Like, coming from somewhere that made a sort of sense, but that I couldn't find what thought had inside of me it had come from. There's like a little node on this guy that I love. Little finger. I like making them long, but the algorithm, I don't know. Do I care? I know it likes a 10-minute video, or someone said that it liked a 10-minute video, but it's just too neat and tidy to just give you 10 minutes. There's my life. Bam. Goodness gracious. I really should go soon, though. Got my whole life to live. Can't just be hanging out here with you. I hadn't thought about for a little while how I was in this period, like, before my cousin died in January, where I was so incredibly overwhelmed. Like, it felt like the sum of human knowledge was in my head at all times. Like, I would wake up thinking about like the Roman Empire and the Holocaust and like the government and just everything on the internet. Just literally, like, just all these in colors like flashing in my mind constantly. Like, I couldn't turn it off. It was just like racing thoughts all the freaking time. And I couldn't sleep. I was just thinking, 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 thinking. I would have to get high to fall asleep. And how I'm just not in that anymore. Just, it's quieter now. I'm not worried about the same things. I was getting so worried about dying and creating a legacy and all these things that I had never cared about before. I wish I could ask you what you wanted me to say right now. I was asking my friends what they'd want me to record. One of them said, "When I change my mind." What's one thing that I changed my mind about today? The closest thing that I can come up with, I don't know if this really changed my mind, but I just thought I was going to work, and then I didn't. We'll work on the graphic design project. I did a lot of other things. I've been doing these like Thursday affirmation posts, but I think that it's funny to post them on Wednesday or Friday. Because there's this kind of like, we're so linearly like temporal in this culture. I much prefer, not, I don't, okay, I do not much prefer. I just think that there is something to be gained from thinking polychronically. And I don't know. I think it's something to think about people, because people aren't going to see it on Thursday most of the time anyway. So, and just thinking about preparing for the future, posting something on Wednesday, saying Thursday, and people start thinking about tomorrow if they do see it on Wednesday. Time is such a strange thing. But really, like, I'm already, sooner than I thought, I'm getting to the point where the videos are helping me because I don't feel as alone with my thoughts anymore. I can put them on and I'm with my thoughts, but I'm with my past self. Feels like we're tackling it together. And it's nice, like, the things that I want to share with you are the things that I want to think about more frequently because they're the things that actually mean something outside of myself. Like, there's so many things that I think about that I wouldn't talk about here, but they're so fleeting. They're not particularly worth thinking to me at this point in my life. I'm interested in communicating with you and being with you, and if I care about something that you don't care about, I tend to not care about it for very long. And the things that I talk about are the ideas that keep coming back, the ones that, you forget about them and then they show up later, the ones that show you the wider patterns of how the universe is expressing itself. The universe or the world or this state or whatever you want to call it. I went to the art show. I talked to my old life drawing teacher. I wanted to say to her, it wasn't really that time, but I was like, oh my god, I was so rude to her in high school. I used to be so rude. I have my moments, but I would not dream of talking to a professor the way that I spoke to my teachers in high school. That was insane. I had a lot of issues. I liked her, don't get me wrong. I just did not. I was not taught a lot of politeness rules, which I think was good for me in a lot of ways, but I had to learn them later in life. I'm still learning. I just keep asking myself, like, why do I want to keep recording? Why do I want to keep going? What is inside of me that doesn't feel finished? Because it's not that I'm afraid of what I'll have to do when I end the video. I'm quite looking forward to it, honestly. I've been working on the computer today and I'm excited to keep going with it. Maybe I'm a bit afraid of the graphic design project just because it's getting to the deadline and I have to finishing. Then it's out and it's done and it's never as finished as you want it to be. It always, like, during the process, it's like your work, you're like wading through it and it's like all these layers and everything and every little decision that you thought about so much, and then when it's finished it's just like one thing. There, you made one thing. My mom was saying she was watching the videos of me on shrooms yesterday and she was saying how animated and happy and everything I was. Free, she said. And then she went back to the hour and a half long video that she had been watching previously. She was like, it was so different. I was so much more in fear. And it's so true. But this fear is what acts as the framework for creating a safe environment for myself to express how I am on shrooms. Like, without the trepidation that my current self feels, I wouldn't be able to be uploading me literally high on like 3 grams of shrooms onto the internet where everyone can see. I really have to think about those decisions. It's very easy to get hurt. It's very easy to hurt other people and do things that one day you might, I don't know, not regret. But I think I could be doing a lot of things right now that I would regret in the future. When I look back, I don't have regrets. I have things that probably could be a regret, but I let them be what they are, and I respect the learning that came out of them. And I let myself feel the embarrassment and let it pass and teach me. And but I don't know, there's this like song, I forget what it's called. Could have been me. Could have been me. It's very like 2000s anthem-y, like Don't want to live with an untold story. Rather go out in a blaze of glory. I'd rather make the mistakes than wonder what would have happened. What was I talking about that in relation to? I was talking about regrets. But what action was I possibly regretting? I don't know. It was nice. I was walking by the stream and my past self was saying, "Do you remember what I was talking about?" I bet you don't. And I said, "Nope, I don't remember." And it was like we were having a little conversation and there was space for me. And I just don't feel anywhere near as alone as I used to. Even though I'm alone a lot of the time in a lot of ways, it just, I have such a sense of other people that I'm doing this for someone, something outside of myself. And sometimes it's terrifying to not be alone. Other people are hard to be around. It's a lot of work. And I saw somebody saying, everyone wants to, something like everyone wants to find the ideal partner, but nobody wants to be the ideal partner. And I don't think that's me. I think most of my effort is spent preparing for the people who I want to love, to be somebody who can love them well. And I think that a lot of people might be a lot happier if they thought about it that way more. It gives you like just something to focus on. Like the person that you ideally want to be with, or the people that you want to be around in your life. Probably not people who only care about you. They're probably people who have a lot of other things going on in their lives. They probably have a lot of friends. They probably have a good relationship with their family. They probably have a career that they're passionate about and hobbies that they're passionate about. So they're probably not going to be interested in somebody who only cares about them. They probably want you to have a fleshed out life as well. So it's not even centering it around doing things that will help you directly love the person better. It's like imagining what a complete life with that person will look like outside of love. Some people want to say love is the answer, love is all there is at the end of the day. And I understand why people say that, and I do really feel like I feel the feeling that comes from, but I don't think that love is all there is. I think there's something bigger than that. Even if, I mean, if you want to call love just connection, like a relationship, you can't really build anything without energy between things. So if you want to just say love is that and be very basic about it, then sure, love is all there is. Or there would not be anything, we could not have a meaningful experience or anything you would call an experience without love in that most basic sense. But it's just this, I keep coming back, we only have one word in English for it. Just like to flatten everything down to that one little pinprick of a word. And there's something beautiful about that. There's something simple about that, but it also makes that word a very complicated word to say to people. Love, 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 love. I should probably go to the doctor and get some of my own Vyvanse soon instead of stealing Cora's stash. What? Why am I here? What do I want with you? What are you up to in there? I can tell you're thinking something. What are you thinking? Maya said, sometimes she thinks I'm psychic. And I said, I am psychic. Or I didn't say I am psychic. I sent an emoji of the two eyes with the crystal ball between them. But I thought I am psychic. What do you mean? I am psychic. We're all psychic. That's like, it just doesn't work the way that you think it works. It's not like math. Well, it's like math on a basic sense where you can break every sensory experience down into quantifiable data, but a lot of the time it doesn't feel like math. There's not psychic doesn't mean you can hear every thought. It means if you really pay attention and learn over time and practice predicting what people are thinking, and then you check if you're right, it's like a skill. You can build it up. And I get it wrong a lot of the time, but I think there is some truth to saying that we all have potential psychic abilities, perhaps some of us more than others. Some of us have more of an inclination than others, certainly. But body language and intuition are powerful tools. I never wear green other than this shirt. But I love this shirt because I think that it looks like when I wear like something blue with it, like a blue skirt, I think that I look like a child's drawing of a field. It's a very kind of crayon-y looking green. Not pastel, but like kind of like glows almost. Like it's got, I don't know what, it's got like a little bit of cyan in it or something. Something fun. It's like a very childish, playful green. It's got this big illustration on the back. Salt's Life. I got it because I looked it up in the store and they said Salt Life is going out of business. So I thought, okay, not too much of a poser. I want to play Minecraft soon. I've been really thinking about playing Minecraft. I want to play Minecraft with Minecore, and I want to upload a video of all the three of us playing Minecraft together. I think it'll be really silly. But I need to figure out if they have like recording equipment that the audio quality will be good enough. Or like this audio quality is quite poor. Eventually I will get something better, but it's okay. I like the way that compressed audio sounds, even if this isn't like compressed enough to be like a stylistic choice. It'll be retro in the future. It'll be retro. There's still something. I've got to sit with it for a little while. Gonna really lock in. I just love you so much, and I'm realizing I am thinking about being at my friend's farm with you. I imagine that farm so often. I wrote a poem about it. Oh God. I wrote a poem about it that I did not understand when I wrote it. So much of my art now, I'm like rereading or re-listening to, and I'm like, oh, that's what it's about. Whoops. Very like subconscious slipping out of me. Um, and I just feel so cliche because I used to be like, I'm not like an artist who, I'm not like doing this to express myself. Oh my goodness, there's an ant. I'm so sorry if you're sensitive. Uh, turn off the video now. Oh, it's not an ant. I'm still gonna kill it actually. No, I won't kill it. I'll leave it alone. I know you would be sad if I killed it. But you know the bugs in me, like we have like the smart bugs. You can't just be letting them walk all over you because they do have diseases. You have to set some standards for them. I'm not saying you should kill all of them. I'm just like the ones that are stupid enough to be seen by me, you know, gotta be culled sometimes. Spiders who lay freaking egg nests in my room. Sorry. I was in an apartment once, my first apartment, and there was a spider in it, and I let the spider stay, and then like a month later, literally out of the ceiling, I'm not kidding you, hundreds, like genuinely hundreds of baby spiders raining down onto me on the sofa. I just cannot, like, I cannot abide by that. I'm so sorry. Like, what on earth? Okay. Anyway, what I was saying, the poem that I wrote about the farm. I remembered why I was waiting. I was gonna sing you a song. Anyway, it is something about, oh god, I'll read it to you another day, but it was something about high ceilings. I long for a quiet place, one where the ceilings aren't so high, where I can look out of the window and see sky and faraway trees. Something where there are, the first line I got wrong, because it's where there are quiet friends who will do nothing in particular with me. Oh, in my daydreams there is a place. Right, in my daydreams there is a place where there's something like there's a warm fireplace and the ceilings aren't so high. And out of the window I can see sky and faraway trees. But in my night dreams, there is a man. And I'm not supposed to be afraid of him, but I am. Like, literally just writing that, having no idea what that meant. But I'm so glad that I let myself express myself in poetry, that I would let myself just freely write things. I think I've in grade 11 English, my teacher said a Maya Angelou quote. I think it was Maya Angelou, that when she was writing poetry, it was like she was standing in a field and there was a breeze passing through the field, and she could catch it uh, or lose it. And that's how I feel so often. But I've never been able to find the quote, so if maybe I'm wrong about who said that, but I thought it was Maya Angelou. I thought that's what he said. Anyway, if you can find it, I'd be very grateful to you. I was going to sing you a song that I wrote when I was 18. Let's see if I can remember the words. In the black ground, in the darkness, I see nothing, but I hear faint sounds. With their cold eyes and their thin skin, we say nothing, but know we are kin. And then you came with your warm hand. It was bright there, and I could not stand. In my small heart, I knew I should go, but I stayed there because I loved you so. I don't mind if you hurt me. Just make sure you leave a piece of me, and I can grow back just like a wildflower seed, as long as you promise not to overwater me. I've walked in the fields and in the street, yet still it seems that wherever I'll be, broken glass grows beneath my feet. So maybe I'm destined to bleed. I can't mind if you hurt me. Now all I see is from a piece of me. I long to be just like a blossoming tree, but in my arms I fears in your arms I fears my destiny. I can walk high, I can walk low, it does not matter, it will grow, it will grow. You can leave me, you can just go. Although you matter, I will grow, I will grow. And I will mind when you hurt me, for no one else can feel it when I bleed. And hands that hold, I know they should not sting. I wish my love were found a rarer thing. I think it's quite beautiful. I wanted to sing it for you because my mother said that I don't usually write songs, or that she hasn't heard me write a song before, and I was offended, and I said, I do write songs. I just don't write them very often. But I've written 3, finished songs. And I'll sing the first one that I wrote when I was, 14. I'll sing that for you another time. It's time for me to go now. I love you so dearly. Truly, truly I love you. You will never know how much I love you. Thank God. I keep saying that. Thank God you will never know. You couldn't stand it. You'd be terrified. But you will feel so much of it. You will feel as much of it as I could possibly put in your tiny human body. It just like it hurts. It hurts so much. Like I wish I just want to give it like I just want you to be so happy. I want to make you so happy. Anyway, I hope you're having a good day. I will see you tomorrow for me.